After a drubbing at the polls, the DMK looks at strengthening their district secretaries at the executive committee meeting in Coimbatore. Rising from the ashes, a defiant Karunanidhi says the poll defeat is everyone's responsibility, but he will claim victory the next time. Tragedy strikes the KMC hospital as a fire claims the lives of 3 patients as they die of asphyxiation. Amma orders 2 lakh as consolation. Tamil Nadu's government hospitals supply the much-needed bandage to cases of post-birth bleeding. Stylish Surya turns 36 today. NDTV Hindu takes a bag full of wishes to the birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Surya! We love you!
And years on, Don Bosco's alumni raised their glasses to an 80-year-old teacher who's shaped many a legend. Welcome to the news tonight on NDTV Hindu. With me, Evelyn Matthew. Let's also bring you the national headlines this hour. NDTV exposes a new land scam involving B.S. Yediyurappa, how land that was denotified by him was bought for a pittance by his sons. A gunman opens fire at a youth camp in Oslo, killing 84 in the guise of a policeman. 7 others killed in blast hours earlier by the same man. Actor Mammootty questioned for nearly 7 hours by IT officials after raids on his offices and homes yesterday. 100 acres of India's most security-sensitive Srinagar airfield have been sold to private players, an NDTV exclusive. And if she can do it on screen, well, she can do it off it too. Cat Kev takes Hrithik Roshan for a ride. More than 375 members of the DMK congregated at Coimbatore city today for what's been a crucial executive and what's going to be a general council meeting in a while. After the poll drubbing, the DMK was faced with dismay. The party is now focusing on strengthening the district secretaries. The party chief, M. Karunanidhi, has said that all were to equally share the blame for the poll defeat. He added that the DMK was a fortress that survived an emergency and that this setback was not worse than an emergency. But rising from the ashes, significantly, a brave DMK patriarch has added that he would win the next elections. The party has discussed its alliance with the Congress at that meet and will carry over at the General Council meeting that's slated for tomorrow, where major decisions will be finally taken. The party has also reviewed claims of land grabbing by the current government against the DMK, among other issues like the Sri Lankan Tamils issues as well.
A lot of people, they have discussed about the pros and cons of the political issues, that's all.
Are you giving any resolutions today, sir?
No, we are not giving any resolution. It will be only after the General Council is over, the resolution will be distributed to you.
Have you discussed about alliance issues?
Alliances particularly with Congress?
No, we have not discussed. See, we are part of many things as we discussed about the pros and cons of the political situation prevailing, and also the cases, the false cases being implicated by amongst our political party workers. These things are how to go about, how to proceed with this. Various legal issues have been discussed.
Replacements for Mr. Dayanidhi Maran and Mr. Rajas.
No, these things, it is a part and parcel of the headquarters.
Any new positions for Mr. Stalin, sir? Any new positions for Mr. Stalin?
No, we have not discussed anything about these issues. These are all sensitive issues which could be swelled by leader only. These are all.
With issues regarding the alliance?
Huh? Alliance, we have discussed everything. It's all in camera. I cannot just disclose everything, each and everything.
As already announced, it was a debate about the change in the organizational structures, which people gave some ideas. That will also be come tomorrow. It will once again be discussed, and we will take decision on that.
Sir, was alliance with the Congress discussed?
No.
Will it be discussed at the General Council?
That was what our leader had told, so tomorrow it will take place.
Well, joining us live from Coimbatore city with more inputs is our principal correspondent, Peer Mohammed. Peer, looks like as suspected, a sibling rivalry might not even exist, as older brother M.K. Aragiri has not really opposed to Stalin's elevation. At least that's what our sources are telling us. Is that right?
Yes, Evelyn. In fact, what consumed most time in the executive of the DMK is the discussion on elevation of M.K. Stalin, who is now the DMK treasurer, and also the former Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And most of the executive committee members, out of the 375 members, they have been speaking in support of elevating Stalin to next level, that is to the executive president level, so that he can emerge as number 2 or as general secretary of the party, but which cannot be done because already Professor Anbalagan, who is senior than DMK chief Karunanidhi, is there. So they suggested ways in which Stalin could be elevated, but there have been opposition from the DMK seniors, particularly people like Veerabandi Arumugham, and when they discussed the party changes in party's organizational structure also, there have been opposition for that, saying that the traditional structure of party, that is district secretaries can run the party because there is no flaw in the existing system. That has been the comment of the DMK senior leaders. They blamed the poll defeat on the 2G spectrum issue and not on the party's organizational structure. There have been suggestions that if the party's organizational structure is more democratized, maybe the DMK's young blood will get a chance to assume important positions in the party, and the party might perform well in the future elections. But that opinion was dismissed by many of the people, and particularly the suggestion for elevation of Stalin to the next level is also overwhelmingly dismissed by the DMK seniors. That is what we have come to know of. Though T.R. Balu denied any such discussion, in fact, T.K. Silangovan, the party's organizational secretary, he admitted to the fact that we discussed for the most part party's organizational structure, though he did not explicitly comment on Stalin's elevation. That was one issue which consumed most part of the discussion, and other issues such as alliance with the Congress are going to be discussed during the General Council, which consists of about 2,000 members on Sunday, and they will take a final decision on that, and also filling up cabinet berths will be decided at the General Council on Sunday. Evelyn?
Right, thanks very much indeed, Pete, for joining us with those big updates coming in at this, well, the General Council meeting is going to be even bigger, and that's something that Pete again will be following throughout tomorrow, and a story that we will keep a close watch on as well. Moving on, in some tragic news from the city, a fire that broke out at the Kilpauk Medical College Hospital earlier this morning claimed the lives of 3 persons. 2 among these victims were women patients undergoing treatment there. The victims are believed to have died of asphyxiation after a fire broke out in the air conditioning machine. Now that led to flames, and smoke began to engulf the intensive medical care unit. Fire personnel were rushed to the spot, which helped rescuing close to 5 patients. But surprisingly, firemen reported that doctors were nowhere to be seen as some were trying to evacuate, fearing their own lives. The Chief Minister, Ms. Jayalalitha, has announced a solatium of 2 lakh rupees for the families of the victims.
ஒரு ஃபயர் ஆக்சிடென்ட் நடந்தது. ஏசி பர்ன் ஆயிருக்கு. அதனால என்னன்னு பார்க்குறோம். police is there. Patients are all right. Shifted. Patients were immediately shifted. They are all right.
But official 2 people have died, right?
2 people who were very bad have died. We are investigating whether when they died, and we may have to do the requisite things to ascertain the cause of death.
Well, in the latest updates we do receive from there, in fact, the Health Minister, Dr. Vijay, has visited the hospital and has taken a look at the damage there and even spoken to the officials and some of the victims who are recovering there at the Kilpauk Medical College Hospital.
கீழ்ப்பாக்கம் மருத்துவக் கல்லூரி மருத்துவமனையில் இந்த தீவிர மருத்துவ பிரிவில் வந்து நோயாளிகள், மிகவும் கவலைக்கிடமான நோயாளிகள் அங்கே சாதாரணமாக அட்மிட் பண்ணப்படுவாங்க. 8 பெட்டில் வந்து 8 கவலைக்கிடமான நோயாளிகள் அட்மிட் பண்ணி செய்திருந்தார்கள். இன்றைக்கு காலையில் ஒரு 5:30 மணி அளவில் இந்த ஏசியில் ஏதோ ஒரு பழுது ஏற்பட்டு அதில் கெப்பாசிட்டி ஏதோ வந்து எரிந்ததால் ஒரு கசிவு ஏற்பட்டது. அதில் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா அந்த காற்று வந்து அசுத்தமான காற்று வெளியே வந்தது. அதில் வந்து பாதிக்கப்பட்டான்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அது ஆல்ரெடி அவங்க கவலைக்கிடமான பேஷண்ட்ன்றதால அவங்க ஆல்ரெடி மூச்சு விடுறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டப்பட்டு இருந்தவங்க. மூச்சு விடுறது கஷ்டப்பட்டதில் இந்த அசுத்த காற்றால் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் மூச்சு திணறல் அதிகமாகி 3 பேர் இறந்துருக்கிறதா சொல்கிறாங்க. எல்லாருக்கும் வந்து இப்போ வந்து ஒரு 5 பேர் போட்ட குழு போட்டு டாக்டர்லாம் வந்து எல்லாம் வந்து தேவையான மருந்துகளை கொடுத்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். அவர் தேவையான தீவிர சிகிச்சை பிரிவில் திரும்ப இன்னொரு தீவிர சிகிச்சை பிரிவில் அட்மிட் பண்ணப்பட்டு எல்லாரும் வந்து இன்றைக்கு வந்து இந்த ஒருத்தரை தவிர மற்ற 4 பேரும் பரவாயில்ல மாதிரி இருக்காங்க.
சார், அரசு இப்போ வந்து நிதி உதவி தவிர வேற எதனா உதவி அந்த குடும்பத்துக்கு செய்கிற மாதிரி
இல்லை, இப்போதைக்கு வந்து புரட்சித்தலை அம்மா வந்து ஒவ்வொரு குடும்பத்துக்கு 2 லட்சம் ரூபாய் அது இனிமேல் தான் அது தெரியும். போஸ்ட்மார்ட்டம் ரிப்போர்ட்டு நாங்கள் எதிர்பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கோம். இந்த போஸ்ட்மார்ட்டம் ரிப்போர்ட்டில் தான் கரெக்டான எந்த காரணத்தை இறந்தாங்கன்னு சொல்ல முடியும்.
Well, the health minister saying that the post-mortem report of those who've died will give a clearer picture as to how really they did breathe their last there in that incident. When we come back, it's a bandage that heals pneumonias with post-delivery bleeding. It works wonders if he's here in Tamil Nadu already. More about that